What's up, guys? It's your boy Jay. Welcome to Jay's World, so let's talk. You know how we do it. Oh, you know how we do it. So let's get into it, and welcome to another edition of J Topics. Okay, so I'm sure by now you guys have already seen the thumbnail, and you know what this particular video is about. I'm about to address Mr. Tyler Perry. As a matter of fact, that's why I called this video Dear Tyler. Yeah, Dear Tyler. And also, before I get into this subject, I want to talk about Tyler Perry's fans, or as I like to call them, Tyler Perry's beehive. Now, me and Tyler Perry fans, y'all, we like this. We like this. Rarely do Tyler Perry fans and I ever agree on anything when it comes to Tyler Perry. I get it. Tyler Perry has a very loyal church fan base. And I have to say church because the bulk and the majority of his fans come from the church. Okay, so y'all, I want this conversation to be a critical conversation. Okay, I just want everyone to just get out of your emotions, okay? Because the things I want to bring up about Tyler Perry, and it won't be all bad. I just want you guys to just put your critical hats on. I want you to think. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, I'm sure by now you know that Tyler Perry is pretty much at this point set to be the next owner of the BET network. And as a matter of fact, not only will he acquire BET and all of the other networks that are like BET Plus and BET this and BET that, he will also acquire ownership of VH1. So I will be honest, when I very first found out that Tyler Perry would be the owner of BET, I was not happy. I was not happy at all, because I just feel that Tyler Perry has a very bad track record when it comes to movies, sitcoms, and I'm sorry, even those stupid church plays. I really, honestly, guys, I just don't like his work. I don't, you know. I think his movies are awful. They're repetitious. I'm sick and tired of seeing Medea. You know, the writing is bad. The wigs are bad. He, for some reason, always feels he has to be in all of his movies. Y'all, I could go on and on about the reason and the things why I just don't feel that Tyler Perry is the right owner for this. But I am going to put my personal feelings and things aside, okay? And I want to just have a more of a analytical, critical conversation when it comes to this, okay? So I have actually comprised a list of don'ts and wants. These are the things that I don't want to see from Tyler Perry if he does in fact become the owner of BET. And I have a list of things I do want to see from Mr. Tyler Perry. So I will first start with my list of don'ts. And believe it or not, guys, this list isn't very long. I believe it's about 5 things that I don't want to see from Tyler. So let's get him started. The first thing I do not want Tyler Perry to do, and that is rename the network. Look, y'all know how Tyler Perry is. Tyler Perry has a knack of slapping his name on everything. You know, Tyler Perry presents, Tyler Perry's this, Tyler Perry that, okay? I do not want my beloved BET to become Tyler Perry's BET. You know, Tyler, we already know who you are, brother. We already know your name. And to be honest, I just don't feel that your name right now is necessarily synonymous with great things. So I really feel that it would help the brand of BET if you do not associate your name with it. Now, let's be very clear. Tyler, you are about to buy a complete shit show. Because anyone that saw that BET Awards, that was some bullshit.com. And it was just ratchet as hell. So God bless you for even wanting to buy this network at this point. Next, No Madea movie reruns. At least not starting out, okay? First of all, there are like 1,000,001 Madea movie. Look, I think I've maybe seen 1 or 2 Madea movies ever. You know, it was the very first one, and I was actually excited about it. I saw that movie I saw it at the movies. I forget the name of it, but you know, it's where the guy, he was beating on the Kimberly Elise's character, and he dragged out the house, blah, blah, blah. You know, typical Tyler Perry movie. And I thought it was okay. It was pretty decent. But after that, I think another movie that I did like from Tyler was A Family That Prays Together. Now, I felt that that was a really good movie. So just out the gate, I don't want to see Tyler Perry movie reruns. I don't want to see Madea's this, Madea's that. I don't want to see any of that. At least not now. I mean, let's get the ratings up for the network before we even go into that or even entertain that. Next on my don't list, I don't want to see reruns of Meet the Browns. I don't want to see that. Again, I just don't like. Look, I love Tamela Mann. I think she's a talented, great, phenomenal singer. I love her husband, David Mann. I actually met the Manns many years ago. I think I said that in another video. So, Tyler, if you're going to run a network, you have to appeal to more than just church folks, okay? You have to be a full-on network that will be appealing to everybody, not just your church fan base. Because believe it or not, your church fan base, there just aren't enough of them to keep an entire network afloat. Facts, for real. Okay, next, stop writing all of your material. It's time for you to get up off some money, because we know you have money, Tyler. Get up off some money and hire writers. We want real writers, okay? Okay? People that are experienced at writing, okay? Stop with this cutting out the middleman, being cheap and writing all of your movies, all of your sitcoms, all of your everything, okay? Because that's really what it's about, okay? All right. Next, I don't want to see remakes of any classic movies. Now, I have heard that you are going to not do a remake, but I believe it's like maybe a part 4 to Sister Act with you've already talked to Whoopi Goldberg, so she's on board. Yeah, no. Stop ruining my memories of these movies, Tyler. Okay? I'm sorry. I love Sister Act. We all love that movie. That movie just means so much to us, and we don't need you ruining it. First of all, we know you're not going to hire any damn writers. You're going to write it. You're going to produce it. You're going to make sure they wear those stupid wigs. The costumes are going to be cheap. The acting is going to be bad. No. Stop ruining classic movies. And what was that other movie? Oh gosh, what was the name of that movie? For Colored Girls. Remember that? It was from that classic poem from back in the 60s that I absolutely love. Stop ruining the classics, Tyler, okay? So look, y'all, that's it. That's all I got for the things that I don't want Tyler Perry to do if he's going to in fact be the owner of BET and VH1. Now, here are the things that I do want Tyler Perry to do. These are my wants from Mr. Tyler Perry when it comes to BET. Bring back BET News. Seriously, look, if you're going to run a full-on network, a black-owned, full-on network, we need news. And I just remember fondly back in the day when I was much younger, just watching, you guys remember Ed Gordon? You know, I think BET News would come on at like 10 o'clock at night, you know, and then of course after BET News, they would have like, you know, music videos or something. Now, I'm not saying you need to recreate everything that they did from back in the day, but it would be nice to see nightly or morning news from BET. I would love to see that, but we definitely need an actual news division with top-notch journalists, okay? So I would love to see that, and even like a weekend edition. Next on my list, I want to see Teen Summit. Y'all remember Teen Summit with Ananda Lewis? Oh my God, I loved that show. I think it would come on like every Saturday morning or something like that. And basically Teen Summit was about black youth. Everything that was going on with black kids during that time, you know, they were teens, you know. They addressed issues of sex, sexuality, dating, you know, school, SAT scores, going into college, whatever was on the minds of our young people. It was such a great show, and I felt that Ananda Lewis did such a wonderful job. Not expecting you to bring back Ananda Lewis, because I understand Ananda Lewis is much older now, and she's moved on with, I'm sure, with whatever she's doing in her career and her life right now. But I would like to see Teen Summit back. I think that would be a wonderful addition to this network. Next, I want to see Comic View. Yes. Tyler, bring back Comic View. Comic View, oh my God, think about it. All of the classic legends that came through Comic View, like D.L. Hughley, like Monique, like Charlie Murphy, all of the Earthquake. Remember all of those comedians? Y'all, they came through Comic View. Comic View was like BET's answer to like Def Jam, which was owned by Russell Simmons on another network. But anyway, we had our own thing, and it was just, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Comic View would come on like every Saturday night or something. I think that would be great. I would love to see Comic View so we can feature new and fresh comedians that are, you know, that are happening right now in 2023 and beyond. Okay? So next, I want to see Bobby Jones Gospel. Woo! Bobby Jones Gospel. Now look, you don't necessarily have to bring back Bobby Jones. And who knows, Bobby Jones probably would want to come back. You know, and if he wants to come back, let him have the gig. You know, bring him on back. But we definitely need gospel on Sundays. You know, I remember back in the day watching Bobby Jones Gospel as I prepared for church, you know, and leaving out the door. You know, Bobby Jones Gospel literally was one of the pioneering shows that really helped propel BET to where it is today. Back in the day, way back in the day, when we only had like cable television, you know, for all you youngins that don't know, cable television was when an actual person from the cable company, they had cables, these black cables, and they would come to your home, and they would run these cables from room to room to room, depending on what type of plan you got or how many televisions you wanted hooked up. And that's how you got your television, all of these different shows. There was no, so there wasn't internet even back then, but it definitely wasn't what we know today. Now today, you don't need cables anymore to see television. So Bobby Jones Gospel was so important, you know, like I said, it kicked off, that show kicked off so many careers, like Yolanda Adams, like Donnie McClurkin, like Kirk Franklin. All of these big gospel superstars came through Bobby Jones Gospel, okay? Now, last but not least, on my want list, I would like for you to restore VH1 back to its original glory. Back to its original glory. I feel if you are going to inherit, or I don't know, like it's, again, I don't know how that whole deal runs, but if you're going to obtain ownership of VH1, guys, back in the day, for all my youngsters out there, it was a music network. There was MTV, and then there was VH1, okay? Now, VH1 had more of a reputation for playing like a lot of, you know, adult contemporary music, you know, a lot of jazz, some of the slower stuff, you know. They weren't playing necessarily the top 40 or the top 200 Billboard hits that MTV was playing. So I'm not necessarily saying you need to restore VH1 to that, but I would like for you to reserve more of the music videos, you know, like music videos, bring original movies back to VH1. I think that would be really, really cool. Movies from other people, not from you. Okay. I'm sorry, Tyler, but no. Hire some writers. Hire some writers. Okay? But anyway, I want to see that. And just a little bonus for you, Tyler. I'm going to need you to get your friend Oprah Winfrey to do a commercial and help you promote BET and VH1. Because guess what, Tyler? You saved her ass when the OWN network was struggling. Y'all remember that? Oh, I know you remember it. Remember, Oprah Winfrey enlisted the help of her friend, Tyler Perry. He put that damn wig on, those glasses, and that dress. And remember, he played Medea, and Medea was stomping through The Color Purple, and then Oprah, she put on her wig and her, Miss Seeley, yeah, the whole, and you know, I have to admit, even though I don't like Oprah Winfrey, that was a really funny, cute thing. And it really did help. And Oprah also used Tyler Perry to bring some of his shows onto her network. But I would love for you to enlist the help of your friend Oprah Winfrey to help you promote BET and VH1. And by the way, I'm just going to say this. Tyler, I really don't feel that Oprah Winfrey is your friend. I really don't feel that Oprah is a friend to anyone. Well, actually, he more or less claims her as his friend. But anyway, Tyler, have you ever noticed how Oprah claims to be your friend, yet she's never been in any of your movies? Oh yeah, I'm being messy, y'all. I'm being real messy, but I'm being truthful and honest. Oprah Winfrey has never been in a Tyler Perry movie, sitcom, any production whatsoever, but she's been in Lee Daniels movies. Yet she used you to help get her network out of the toilet. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the very least that Oprah Winfrey can do for you. And that's it. That's it, guys. That's all I got to say on this whole subject. I gave you my list of don'ts and I gave you my list of wants, okay? Because at the end of the day, guys, I really want Tyler Perry to win. Now, was he my first choice? Absolutely not. I wanted Byron Allen. I'm just going to be honest with you. I love Byron Allen, and I think he was very capable and qualified to really take this task on. But that's neither here nor there. Tyler Perry won the bid. And because Tyler Perry won the bid, and he is a black man, I want to see Tyler Perry succeed. You know, I really do. So what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about any of my suggestions? Okay, y'all let me know down in the comments. I'm so interested in knowing what you guys think about this particular subject. All right, guys, that's it. I've talked a lot. In this video, and that's all I got. Guys, please don't forget to rate, comment, and do what? Subscribe. And guys, please, 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 don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Okay, if you hit that thumbs up, that helps me so much with getting the algorithms, getting my videos out to more and more areas. I'm telling you, the more thumbs up I get on my videos, it really helps me more than anything. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And guys, please don't forget to check me out on Instagram at JaisWorld.tv on Instagram. And I'll holler at you later. Peace.